What's up, Last Cloudia players? Your boy's up in it today. So, not gonna lie, it's been a lackluster update over here in Last Cloudia. And honestly, I expected more. I expected more because there's competition now. And I really thought Adis was gonna, I thought they were gonna put on their big boy pants and, give us something worthwhile to combat these other games that are coming out. And matter of fact, Nier specifically is making their updates drop right before Last Cloudia. And that tells me that they are trying to compete with Last Cloudia. Their updates are coming out earlier. They want people to log on to their game instead and to look at their new banners and their new limited heroes. And they want them to pull there instead of other games like Last Cloudia. Adis needs to be wary of this. It's very easy to forget. People have been playing your game for years now. As soon as a new game comes out, for most players, that's tough. That's really tough because now you're comparing a game you've been playing for a while to a brand new one, a brand new system, right? The grass always looks greener on the other side, and they should know this. Adis should know this by now. They've been doing this for a long time. Instead, what Adis is doing right now is back-to-back limited banners. 4 of them. I do believe. Back-to-back. Right? So, we got these limited banners. Let's take a look at this. I did throw some pulls at this thing today. She looks good, I'm not going to lie. The girl's got some legs. She definitely looks cool. She doesn't have like the highest attack stat or anything like that. Just looking over her, I don't have this girl. If I did, I would run her right now. She's weak to fire. She's got some resistance to earth, lightning. She appears to just be doing all earth damage too. So some people are gonna say Kohaku clone. No, this girl is bringing single wield back. She does have some very impressive looking traits depending on how her Kai works, her charge. Again, I can't really even talk about this because I don't have her to run. But she does have some impressive damage boosts up here. I cannot click on her S4 to see what it does. It's glitched for some reason. She does look interesting though. She looks like a single claw user that's going to be doing earth damage, competing with Kohaku. If we look at the S1 and the S2, dash forward, S3's close the gap. Dashing and closing gaps, we do like that. For a hero like this, it's going to help you get out of damage, and it's going to help you get into a position where you're doing damage. So I dig the finesse in these kits. I can tell you right now, this girl's got it just by looking at her kit without even playing her. So they, like I said, they are bringing, double handing back. And if we look at the arc, I did manage to get the arc. I think the arc is pretty cool because not only does this thing have doppelhander, but it has Savage Strike. Savage Strike accuracy is slightly reduced, but physical attack damage plus 50%. Depending on how slight that accuracy is, man, attack damage plus 50% is pretty effing huge. This thing also has Close Boost, Ale of Glory, Mimic Sniper, and Mimic Soldier. And then, of course, we have Doppelhander here for 12 SC. When only weapon equipped is a sword, physical attack damage plus 20%, crit rate plus 10%, and physical attack damage cap plus 5k. So if you are single wielding a sword and you don't have Doppelhander on your build, now's the time to do it. I do have to say though, we really do fancy our dual wield builds. It is what it is. Still a cool arc, right? And it's going to give you some stats if you're a soldier or a knight. Soldier, strength 20%, knight, defense 20%, sorcerer, intelligence 20%. Sniper, crit rate plus 5 for every living ally that shares no type with unit. Unit break value plus 50%. That's interesting. The break value thing is interesting there. For any unit that does not, that shares no types with units. Seems like you could get some pretty decent break value out of this. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. The skills on this look phenomenal. We have the Adventurer's Dog Tag. This is the 6-star item that we get from this. It's going to give you 1,000 hit points, and it's going to give you recover hit points when hit points reaches 70% or lower, twice per wave. Is that worth a 6-star item grind for you? I don't know. I don't know. Are you going to put ether into this? I'm not. If I get some dupes of this down the road, whatevs. Actually, let's see. I think I already pulled some dupes of this thing. Yeah, that's how it's been going. I did go through like the step up thing, and I think I pulled like just 2 of the arcs. No luck on the girl. Would have been nice to see her running around, and I said to myself, you know what? No big deal. No big deal, because let's just go into her event, right? Let's grind out some tickets, and then like we'll have a chance at her. Oh, and this is where it really starts to sting. This is where this is where the salt hits the bloodstream right here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So we don't really have some sort of event for her. Instead, they're just opening up the training field. So it's like, here's a new limited character, but we're not even going to take the time to come up with some story for her. Let's see. Is there any sort of tickets or anything? Oh, that's right. There is no ticket banner for this girl at all. There's no freebie pulls for this girl at all. Yeah, other than I guess they're giving us some sort. There's like 1 lap of a step up that you can do. I already went through it, and then you get a 10 pull at the end. You're kidding me. Those are the only chances for any sort of freebie that we have with this girl, and she's a limited character. And there's not even any sort of story quest to play for her. I mean, what do we just find this princess in a drunken sake guild tavern? I don't understand. How does this transpire? How does this girl enter the fray? What is going on here? I mean, clearly you guys do not want us to get any tickets to have any luck on pulling this girl. Speaking of tickets, and this just kind of makes my point. I have all of these tickets. It's kind of funny. I was just talking about this in my near vid. I have all these tickets. They're worthless to me. These are 1,000% worthless to me. And now we have a game that's dropping their updates right before last Cloudia. And not only that, but they're making their tickets applicable everywhere. So far. And mind you, this is a Square game. So, I mean, that kind of boils my blood already. But over in that Square game, I can use any tickets that I want on any banner that I want. So, I could go over to Alice right now. I could drop my tickets on this banner if I at least wanted some sort of chance of getting this girl. Or I could go to this new banner and I could drop my tickets on here. And I know some of you are going to say, whoa, bro, whoa. I see what you're trying to do. You got some unit gotcha tickets in there. There's 3 of them. And you got an SSR 10 pull ticket in there. Wouldn't that be unfair? Wouldn't that be unfair to Adis if you could just use your tickets to instantly pull SSRs off of the new banner? Let me stop you right there, bud. No, it's not, because our off-banner rate is so horrific that I'm going to tell you right now, I could probably drop all 3 of these unit gotcha tickets right now, and I would most likely get 3 off banners. And it just doesn't make sense when other games are letting you apply these tickets everywhere. They're also letting you use the pity for multiple banners at a time. So if I had a pity rate up on a banner, I could potentially pity a character off of the next banner if they share the same pity. Now, I'm assuming that's not always going to be the case, but Last Cloudia doesn't do that at all. Like, you need 200 of the pity medals from that particular banner. And then, if you're lucky, if they have something up, then you can pity something off of it, maybe an arc, something like that. And yeah, it's not that great. It's not that great, and again, our tickets are absolutely worthless. Atis could do something about this real quick, right? Let us throw our tickets wherever we want. I highly doubt it's going to set Atis back at all. It'll just make the players happy. And come on, guys, for goodness sake, if you're going to add a limited character that you can only get through pay currency, you would think that there would be some sort of map to run, something other than just the training field that is so generic. That's terrible. Are you telling me that you're going to drop, 2-3 more limited characters in a row and you're just going to drop the training field for them? Why does that feel like, I don't know, you're just not putting in the work? That's terrible. That's terrible. And now players have to come over from other games that they're just starting up with a new and fresh experience. And Atis is like, no, come back to us. Come back to us. I mean, we're not going to give you tickets or anything. Everything's just going to kind of be the same. Come back. Come on. You know this is an abusive relationship, but you love it. Come on. So that's kind of where we're at. Atis needs to do something about this. Here's the thing, too. This isn't a huge surprise. One of Buddha's vids in the past couple of vids pretty much has said that, like, we have a lackluster update coming. So I kind of, like, expected this, but, like, I didn't think they were going to do us like this. A training field for a new limited character and limited arc. Let's give them a little bit of credit. They did release a limited UR arc that is now grindable for the general population. It's going to be a level 100 world map quest. So if you guys want any more info on that nerd DK just put up a video talking about this new UR arc and what you have to do to grind it out, and it was news to me, so that was cool. That vid just went up like, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. So check out that nerd DK. He is covering it, right? So yeah, that's kind of like where we're at. Personally, I'm gonna be happy with Alice right now. This Fist Princess. Yeah, I might just have to get her down the road. If she drops, I did get the arc for her. You might want to think about maybe pulling just for the arc if you're really trying to do something with a single wheeled build. If you want to have a doppelhander ability in your back pocket. Let's not forget, this also does come with Savage Strike. A little bit of accuracy gone for a 50% damage boost. That does sound pretty good depending on the accuracy that's being taken away. Like if every other hit is a miss, that's going to be different. So we'll have to see. I'll actually have to unlock it and try it out. I don't think I'll be unlocking the character though. And Atis, I really wish you guys would come out with some numbers, and it'd be nice to see how many people actually pull for some of these characters, because it's got to be slim pickings when you're coming out with limited character after limited character. We can't use tickets, and it's expected to just be all pay currency. I'd really like to know how LC is doing with this banner right now, because it's hard for me to find a reason to go in there and try to pick this girl up right now. I don't know, maybe I'm just like tripping, but guys, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the sad state that we're in today. And it's hard for me to say that because like I somewhat woke up expecting this. And it's like, yeah, I know you guys put a UR arc in the story, but like that doesn't just make everything better all of a sudden. You guys cannot drop limited banners with no work behind them. That's what this looks like. I'm sorry, but this is what this looks like to me. You guys just dropped a limited banner that you can only get, I mean, you're only going to be able to pretty much get this character with paid currency. And you're not even giving us a story event to show us, anything about this girl or anything cool. I don't feel like there's like really any character building or effort being put into this. And I'm sorry, but we deserve better, Atis. We deserve better. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Or any comments about this Fist Princess. Let me know. She does have some interesting stuff in her kit. I can't really talk about it until I get a chance to run her. She does look like she can get a damage cap way up. Her S2 is given like plus 5k to damage cap. I'd like to see her S4. It's not showing up for me, so I can't even read what it does. She does have an item that gives it a chance to crit, so that's cool. And I guess her fist weapon does add some pretty good crit damage and stuff. She is doing all earth. That's really all I know about her for now until I can actually run her around. Alright, so if anybody has anything to add to that, please leave a comment, and I will see you all on the flip side.